friends and fate. Of course, as always, Chris, the comic vet. How the heck are you there?
Wonderful. Doing great. Doing great. This music is annoying, though. I got to be honest.
The porn music?
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Come on.
I'm not into it.
This is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Something on this show has got to be good and not suck. Speaking of sucking.
What did I do?
Well done.
What did I do already?
Well done.
So this last week we mentioned that Skeff was going to be on. Unfortunately, Skeff had, when I was reaching out to him, he let me know that he had a family matter come up that he couldn't get out of. And so we had to look for a fill-in guest and went to the list of people who are scheduled out and to bring people in, and got a lot of, well, I'm not quite ready yet, and this, that, and the other thing. And at the end of the day, one guy sitting there going, hey, I'll help you. And I'm
always there to help, Rob. That's all I do.
So he had,
and because I'm a masochist.
So Rob contacted me like, Chris, what do you think? Should we? Shouldn't we? He was all nervous and stuff.
About what? What did you?
Fortunately, my son is home this week, so if all of a sudden I suffer a heart attack and am suddenly replaced by a younger version of myself that's much thinner with hair on his head instead of his face, you'll know why. Tyler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm always doing good, and I've been a little nervous. Last time I was really nervous because of something I'm not going to bring up, but this time I'm equally as nervous. So about something else I'm not going to bring up. So you just never really know.
It is Slab Hub.
It is Slab Hub.
Yeah, that's right. And I will admit though, I've been watching some stuff. I love that Lisa's been getting into the hobby some there, and you guys found that new shop that looks really awesome in your area.
Yep.
If you guys haven't checked it out, you should go check it out. He did a nice tour. What was the name of the shop again? It's
the Arcade
Comics, yeah. And it's in an old firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool looking shop there. And congratulations to Lisa on picking up quite the grail herself.
Oh yeah, the first Ahsoka. She is
Ahsoka.
so excited. I had to put it up on the wall for her right away. I want to crack it because I think it looks like a 9.6 without even being pressed, and I got it at a 9.4, but she's like, nope. So I don't know.
The problem is you crack that unless you're gonna sit there and really expedite it and do like walkthrough or something. You're gonna be waiting a long time to get it back, and it's just like nervous the whole time it's sitting there. Please don't.
She wouldn't even care if it came back a 7. She'd just be, yeah, whatever. I have it. There's really no reason for me to even crack it. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. Not at all. Let's say hello to a few folks here, just because it seems to be the YouTube-y thing to do. So, and if I'm nothing more than but a conformist, apparently. Lucretius, how you doing, sir? Thank you for having us.
Do that.
Ruben.
What's up, Ruben?
Chop and drop, of course.
What's up, Chop?
There we go. I don't have the sound effect. Otherwise, I would, but I know.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I know. I really thought about it, but
we got to reach out to Lee.
I thought, I would try to make it a safe space for him, but
I'm glad.
See. Yeah. Let's see. Mad Spidey tuning in 5:30 in the morning sucks, but he's here for Tyler. Nice. There. Nav, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Blue Hellions Comics here.
What's up, Dan?
Pokemon slabs. Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Definitely slabs.
When will Panda be on? Panda's actually been on in the past. You can check some of the past episodes to see Panda's appearance on Slab Hub. It features the sexual harassment panda on the title card.
Panda's episode was great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Let's see. There we
What's
go.
up,
Chip Getler here. James Willie, I hope that your mug got to you okay in one piece crossing the Canadian border. I know I saw Cole got his mug. Let's see who else we got here. Navs, Chips, Lucretius, James, Lucretius, Beckerman. Next week's guest, Mike Becker will be on next week. He's here to see how it's done or not done, whichever the case may be. Justin Birch, happy to have you with us here.
What's up,
Yeah,
Justin?
look at what he does today. Of course, Justin will be on in a future episode of Slab Hub. Incidentally, if you're ever thinking about becoming a guest on Slab Hub, Brian LCS, how you doing? Just reach on out to us, and we are starting to book May and June. So by all means, reach out if you're interested in being a guest on Slab Hub, and we will talk about what's entailed in getting you scheduled there. See, Remy Q Studios.
Yes,
How you doing there? Beth, thank you for coming
Beth.
along. Eli. Yes, and Chop and Drop. Oh, Two Brothers Comics. How you guys doing?
Oh, what's up? Justin
Thanks.
again.
Johnny Five Alive.
Hey, Johnny.
Kenneth Bird. Welcome. Stop on by.
Mr. Bird.
Joffrey Castro. Thank you for coming on by. And you, Eli, Joffrey, Chop, Brian, Remy Q. Look at that. Subscribe. There you go. Don't forget you can subscribe to Whack Comics. Thank you very much, Remy, for putting up the quotes there. Taylor Winder here for In Before the Disaster.
What does that mean?
I think he thinks that Mike Becker's a disaster, so he's here to watch your episode first. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why he's so mean to Mike like that.
Yeah, poor Mike.
Tyler's making to try this again. Probably trying to troll. So we talked about that. We don't.
He didn't troll me.
That thing. All right, and Gary B, the casual comic guy. There we go. I think I've got everybody.
Mr.
Everybody's
Rochester
been
in the
spotlighted.
house.
Make sure you guys feel free to hit each other up and like and subscribe. We will, of course, as always, guys. We have the bin of books. We will be doing some giveaways today.
Wow, looks like some have been cleared out by Cole getting the double polls.
Well, and then I get more books in there.
Yeah,
There's
a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
there.
a lot of
put,
prizes last week.
30-something books back in there this week. So
My God.
yeah, we go through books.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's why it gives me a reason to get mystery boxes and stuff from time to time too. Is most of the stuff that the stuff that I don't want for my personal PC goes in here, and there's a lot of good books that you get in mystery boxes end up in
Yeah,
here.
for sure. I
Other
just
people
opened a
like-
mystery box and I got all bangers.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that for a sec. Now, I think my editing is
was it a torpedo box?
It was.
Was it a $25 box or a $100 box?
$100 box. I
Those are
went.
usually almost okay.
Yeah.
Usually
Mine was
almost
okay.
Almost okay is how I would put it.
I opened a $100 box last Monday, and it was a shot for ASM 309.8, and I didn't hit the GP, but I ended up getting 5 or 6 really great autographed books.
Oh, cool.
And not just like like a local artist. Like Josh Williamson was one of them. I know Tyler hit a Williamson as well, and a few others that were really, really, really cool. And then Tyler took an opportunity to try and get an ASM 1. Like, I get it, man. When they don't,
That's why
those kind
I
of mystery
went for
boxes
it.
don't come up very often. So if you're gonna swing for the fences, give her, right?
Yeah.
And,
Why not? $100. It was a fail, but you know what? What if? I
yeah,
hit it?
exactly right.
But I tell you, that box, like, to me, the Williamson is a $10 to $20 book, and then you got a Roy Thomas autograph. I remember you holding it up and saying,
I
I
don't
don't even know who this is. And I'm like, oh my God, you got a Roy Thomas autograph. That's great.
Okay,
But
well, that's good.
everything
I'm glad I know
else everything else, like, he's up there as far as I'm concerned for great Marvel and DC creators and writers. Like, he's legendary.
On a $100 box for an ASM 1, how many boxes were there?
that. I think there were 300.
Was it like a 1.5 or something copy?
Yeah,
They were
something like that.
all right.
It was low grade.
But what I was getting was,
Who cares?
I thought my
You get it for
editing
$100. I mean, it's like, oh,
I thought my editing's come a long way since I first started this, and then I watched Tyler's. And again, the comedic value that Tyler is just incredible. Like, he held up this Wonder Woman, which was like a half black and white sketch cover that had a color portion, and he's like, I bet you Lisa's gonna want this, and then edits right away into it, like later that day, I totally want that book, and then cuts right back into him speaking. I'm like, oh, that's just tremendous.
That was
is just
actually
fantastic.
Lee who edited it. Normally
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't edit my videos, but he wanted to edit this one, so that was all
Okay,
Lee
well, then
this
Lee
time.
is
Yeah, Lee
tremendous.
did good. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was entertaining, and the fact that you kept saying I don't do mystery boxes just to represent how important ASM one is. It was great.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't win, so no
What if?
spoiler alert
That's
if
right.
you go watch it.
Go to watch it to see disappointment on Tyler's face for once.
Yeah.
And the way you held the mystery box, I'm like, is he poking fun at me?
No.
If he
I
wanted
was
to
just
you, he
holding
would've-
it. I
if he wanted
never
to poke
shoot
fun at you,
anything where I
Chris.
hold it.
Yeah, to poke fun at you, he would have moved everything out from behind him and just been in front of
Yes.
a plain blank wall.
No, but it was totally one of those, like
Yeah, I guess
Let's
it
see if-
really is. I didn't even think about that.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not here to talk about mystery boxes.
all right, let's
We're
Oh,
here.
dang it.
let's go down this rabbit hole. Let's go.
What are we
It's like,
here to
I
talk about?
want to pull the Band-Aid off. Just pull it off fast, right?
This is it,
We're-
ladies and gentlemen.
We're here for Slab Hub. Ideally, this is a show about comic books.
all slabs. Yep. So
Welcome to the show again.
thank you. It's good to be back.
Will you
I've been
spit on it
waiting
first
to
this
come
time?
back, and I heard my last show did pretty well, so I'm hoping to bring the same exact energy in every way.
Oh no.
So I guess I'll start just like I did last time with a quick story. When I was younger, I remember coming home from school and always like rushing graded action. No, SlabHub. And
are
I
actually
remember rushing home to like watch some of my favorite TV shows. And one of my favorite shows here, I'll actually grab it. Look at that. But here's one of my favorite TV shows was actually Power Rangers.
Nice.
And this is the Power Rangers number 9 in a 9.8, and this is the second printing. And I know Rob loves second printing, so this was
And
a great
Power
way to
Rangers.
start it. Yeah. And this is the Lord Draken Goni Montez variant. It's actually really hard to find now. I actually bought it. I won't say what I paid for every book, but I bought this for $75 shipped. And I think it's like a $400 or $500 book now. I don't really know how that happened, but I love this cover, love Lord Draken, and I've always been a big fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Tyler, before you put that away, that's actually incredible art. Who's the cover artist for that one?
Goni
there's-
Montez.
Okay, I know that there's a series of these, but that's actually really, really great work.
Yeah, there's actually some art inside too of like the what is it in there this time? Looks like a dragon or something. But each helmet has a different thing in the visor.
Okay. The second printing, is there any kind of color change to it, or
So the
or
first printing is just like a typical A cover. It actually has all 5 Power Rangers on it. And then the second printing, which this is his first appearance, is the classic one with obviously him on it. So this is his first cover appearance, I guess you could say, because like you can't see his face, but
What's interesting is in the giveaway box, there's an homage to this cover, where with a turtle holding a Power Ranger helmet.
yeah, that's great. There's so many of those covers. But to go off that same one, my next one is also a Lord Draken book, and it is this one. And it almost looks like a photo. It's pretty insane looking. I think it's done by Chris Clark. And it was a Scorpion Comics. Yeah, Chris Clark. It's a Scorpion Comics edition. And I remember when this went for sale, it sold out in like less than 15 seconds or something. And then it was up on eBay for like 5 times the price. And then a year later, it was almost back to what it went for the day it came out, but in a 9.8, because everyone gave up on the book immediately because no one bought it. It was all bots and stuff.
is that a COVID book? Like, was it released in the last 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 8/20. So far, I know Rob loves the book, so I'll go to something maybe he likes something a little bit more. This is one of my favorite Something Is Coming to Children covers, and I don't think I see anyone else show it. It's a different one, but it is this one. I absolutely love this cover. It's got her reaching for a cell phone, and it's got Octo on it.
Yeah, I like that she's got a flip phone.
Really nice art, and it says mom on it too. Her mom's calling, but it is done
which we know is
by
impossible.
Vasco Georgiev, if that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure he lives in Italy.
Which issue is this one?
Is that 16?
16.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
I'm a liar. But I just love this cover, and I wanted to get it signed, but he lives in another country, and I knew that was going to be hard to do because of that.
A lot of those Something Is Killing the Children covers are just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that one is definitely one of my
I'm not
favorites.
a fan of the series, but I do like the covers.
So the next one is just going off that one too. I got this pretty soon after it was released. It's a Something Is Killing the Children #1, and I got it from a comic shop in Indianapolis. I forget what it's called actually. But it's double signed Jenny Frizen and James Tinian first print.
Love it.
Very nice.
I have that out right now, getting signed by the same two creators. Fantastic.
And I know people don't always sign in the best spot. I think they signed in like the two best spots you could have signed this. So I especially like this one. This one's forever gonna stay with me.
I would have been okay if James had signed it down on her left shoulder.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Even, but down next to Jenny, down in that corner.
Yep. Ginny, actually, I've never seen a bad placement for a Frizen signature. I think she signed it perfectly on the mask, or just running up the blade would have been fine as well.
Yeah, that would have been
her
cool.
signature is very flowing. But that's a home run right there, man. That's a grail.
Oh yeah, that Chip just said it in the chat. Comics Elite, that's the one. Yeah, that's who I bought that from. They have a lot of like signings and stuff. Okay, so the next one, this was my favorite story of 2021. And I think Chris already knows what it is, but it is We Live #1. This was I think the 1 in 15. It doesn't actually say. Done by Dustin Nguyen. And that is Hatoto on there. I love the cover A as well. I mean, the colors on it are incredible, but this one stood out to me so much. And at the time when I bought it, it was $10 more for the 1 in whatever it is compared to the cover A.
That's just annoying cover. Good Canadian kid, by the way. We Live, for me, I was, obviously you guys know the story how I was turned on to it, but I found that's the first comic book in years and years where I was like cheering for the main characters to reach their goal. It's just a wonderful story. That's a fire cover. It's almost like a Naki's work.
I love that it's a #1, but there's no first appearances in it, apparently, worth calling out.
There definitely are, but I don't know why it doesn't say. Okay, so the next one, I bought this from Frankie's Comics, and I sent it in for a double signing. This is just for Rob, too, because he likes all the signed books. But this was one of my...
multi-signatures.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite stories from 2019, and that is Kanto.
Oh, nice little remark on there too, or
yep. So that's signed by Boer and Drew Zucker at the top, and then that is Drew Zucker's Kanto remark. Absolutely love this cover. Kanto is so good, like an instant classic for all ages, and this is like one of the only covers that makes Kanto look badass too, because he's not very badass.
No, it's almost the character almost appears childlike, even though there's nothing childlike that him and his friends go through. To me, Kanto is the one thing I can say about Kanto is whenever someone picks up a Kanto book and reads it, they're a part of the cult of Kanto afterwards. Like no one has anything bad to say about Kanto, and people start to hunt down Kanto books,
except for Taylor. But Taylor is Taylor. Taylor doesn't like anything.
Yeah.
Well, right after I put that up, you want to sit there and say nobody hates
Nobody hates on
No,
Kanto.
but
yeah.
that's true though. Like Kanto actually hooks new comic book readers in, as far as I can.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. Scott hates Kanto too. Of course you do, Scott. You probably have like 50 copies of it too.
No, he only has the original art.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the original art.
Okay, so the next one, this was an A-okay to me, and
Oh, but he likes you.
I don't really have a whole lot to say about it until I show it, so I gotta show it first. This is Transformer Shattered Glass.
Of course, you like that one.
And it has a
seemed
big
appropriate.
remark
What the-
from Nick's Kicks and Comics. He's actually missing a finger. We had a crazy time at C2E2, and that's how that happened. And then he signed it, and he gifted me this at C2E2. So I love this book. We have two
What is
robots
he
on
doing?
top of each
What is
other.
Grimlock doing?
Yeah, they're
Oh
on
my
top of
God.
each other, and one is laying in liquid. So this
That's-
basically sums up Nick and my time at C2E2.
Wow.
Seems appropriate for Whack Comics and
Grimlock's
Slab
gonna
Hub.
frickin' transform, I guess.
Right, it's just a
Who-
really
who-
blessed
which I
cover.
don't recognize the other one.
It really does seem
Who's the
appropriate.
transformer that's laying down?
I don't know.
Oh,
This
Star
is a fun
Scream?
episode.
I don't know.
it's not
It's-
Starscream. I don't know.
Well, I just guessed. I don't know. Okay,
Whatever.
next one. Here, this is an homage. I'm not sure if you've had this book on here yet. Maybe one of the few that you haven't. But this is my favorite current series. That is Ice Cream Man number 17.
Have we had that book on here before?
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah.
I've watched most of the episodes and I don't remember this one.
I can remember the week that was released. It wasn't that long ago, and yeah, my shop didn't get it in. I'm not sure if it's actually an exclusive or not, but I remember looking for it that day. But yeah, Ice Cream Man is and Haha as well. A lot of great storytelling. I actually prefer them over the Silver Coin, which is
And
in
I-
the same wheelhouse.
I'm actually planning on cracking this, and I'm gonna cut out this number 17 and try to slab that by itself.
In case you guys don't know the
You
reference,
get $8,000.
Yeah,
recently CGC Slab, the number one from that was cut
Right
out
there.
from an Action Comics
this little
number
part.
one, and it sold at auction for over $7,000.
Did you see issue
because-
number one?
Proof that some people have too much money.
And
Uh,
it looked
it-
terrible. It was
it
like
does.
this big in
In a
this big
giant
of a
slab.
slab.
It is absolutely just awful. There were two things in the last 2 weeks that came out that just showed me that comic books have gotten really weird. One was that, and the other was recently getting the notification that there was a copy of Detective Comics 27 coming up for sale, and that you could buy. They were facilitating buying shares. So essentially, that you and like 100,000 people would all pay for. There was going to be 100,000 shares, and the book would be in some vault somewhere, and then you would own a piece of it. But like how? What the fuck? All right, let me make Chris big because he wants to show it off. So there we go.
That thing.
That's a
Why
slab.
wouldn't they put that
Yeah.
in a card case?
How they could I validate that was from Action Comics 1 and not from a reprint or anything else? I'm not entirely sure.
It's a legitimate question.
Amen to them getting themselves in the news though for that.
Well, that and Invisible Comics. I'm just proof
Oh,
that
yeah.
maybe CGC is a little bit out over their skis now. They can age the paper. Oh, is it? I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Doesn't take much to age paper.
Yeah, well, you could also buy old paper and print on it, or who knows what you could do. But it's
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't buy
It's
it,
a
so I don't
quick
care.
$8,000.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the next one, this is my favorite series I've read all time. It's kind of a trend. Like most of the books I collect, especially in slabs, are things that I love for one reason or another, mainly for reading, not just for covers. There's very few cover buys, but that is Invincible number 110. And I was able to get this before the series came out on Amazon for under $100. And this issue, without spoiling anything, is known for its controversial rape scene.
Okay.
And it's funny because I don't
Is
hear
there
many
any rape scene that's not
non-controversial rape
controversial?
scenes. Yeah, so but that is like what it says. I want to say it even says it in the Key Collector app, controversial rape, and it's like, wow, I didn't know there was a lot of non-controversial rape. But
now, Tyler, just a quick question. I know, like, for everyone that's watching, Tyler was like my resource for Invincible while the TV series was showing last year. How far in does Invincible get before they stop the series? Like 120, 125? Like, how many issues was it?
oh, like total?
Yeah.
142? 144, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ends on a weird number, much like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, just because of the 12 issue thing. It's like 12 issue arcs. And we're like roughly 25 issues into the Amazon series.
Okay.
Okay, next
Where are
one.
the Tootsies, says Southern Comic Geek.
Oh, we'll see Tootsies. Maybe. If you're lucky. Stick around. Next one. This
we
is...
can't say that on this channel.
Yeah, DJ
Links charges
copyright,
us.
man. Like, what are you trying
That's
to do?
fine.
Get us
He can
sued?
bill you.
He can build
Stick around. All right. This is
Spread
from
love.
one of my favorite movies of all time. One of my favorite animated movies of all time, and that is Spider-Man Noir.
There you go.
And that's because of Into the Spider-Verse. Just an instant classic. I really couldn't even believe what I was watching in theaters the first time I saw it. And it has only gotten better with every rewatch.
It's Oscar winner.
My copy, I just unboxed it yesterday. It came back. I had busted out. I had during COVID, I bought it off my LCS's. They posted on Facebook that they had it back when the shops were closed, and I bought it for like $60 or something like that. And it was raw, and I sent it off to PGX, and it was Slab 9.8 PGX for a while. But I cracked it out and sent it off and had it signed. Farisi was doing a signing, so I had him sign it. And it just came back from CGC.
I'm kind of surprised at how expensive that book is. Like, I understand he's
that cover, the cover's now FMV on it is higher than the sales, which doesn't make any sense. But
this cover also is way better because I thought about getting the cover B because I just wanted the first appearance, but I'm like, man, the cover A is 1,000 times better than the cover B.
Yeah, that book's a $600 book right now.
Yeah.
That character really resonates with hardcore Spider-Man fans, but the funny thing is he's not being published monthly. There was the last time we had him was late last summer in just a 4-issue limited series.
It's always ever been, but
yeah,
there's been like three series that the original, then there was another one, and then the last 4-issue one I got. That one was a wonderful series.
It was terrific.
The what they did with the Shocker, I loved.
I didn't read it. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it's worth picking up in the trade.
How they took the Shocker and then kind of like rolled him back to that time period, and some of the technology to make him give him his powers and stuff was kind of really cool. But the art on those books was awesome. I managed to pick up the 1 in 25s for all of the covers on that, and they are beautiful.
Yeah, it is great. So kind of like what I've said already way too many times, this is on my one of my top stories of all time, right there with Invincible. Had to get it. I wish I would have got it in 9.8 when I bought this, but at the time I just wasn't spending that kind of money, and it's like tripled since I bought it. But that's Saga #1 first print. Again, like I said, I wish I would have got a 9.8, but I'm still really happy that I at least have this one.
So did you happen to see Brian Cavon when you were at C2E2? Because there were rumors that he was walking around and he got spotted he was spotted by a few Saga fans, but he wasn't there, on the list. Mm-hmm. But he was under the roof apparently.
This is just another one of these modern books that are people are really into that. I know nothing about it other than that I've seen it and I know of it. But I mean,
Rob, of all people, man,
I don't know squat.
I feel like you would love Saga. Miss
I
Zoe,
feel the way you're
what do you
saying it
think,
is
Miss
definitely
Zoe?
not gonna be me. That likes it.
No, I'm not even kidding because you like space stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I really do think this
It's-
is for you.
It's very much a science fiction romance book. Am I right?
Yeah, I'd
Romance?
say so.
That's
It's like
disgusting.
I wouldn't say the romance is the main part. It's more of just the plot. It's
Okay.
what drives the plot. But I mean, that could be anything. It's so good.
I know a little bit about it, and I know that Lion Cat apparently is a terrific character.
Yeah, I do love Lion Cat. Who doesn't?
Make sure, Tyler, don't forget to let us know when we get about halfway
Yep.
through to pause to do this left there. Okay,
Yep,
so
I will.
Beckerman saying it, yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. It's an amazing book.
What does Taylor Winder think?
I like it so far. There are dudes with TV heads.
Yes, there is. There
All
you
right,
go,
well,
Gary B. That's a good way to sum it up. I mean, there's so
romance,
much
horror,
to it.
space politics, and warring factions.
There's
Oh,
even more
modern-
than that, but it's so good.
Romeo
So-
and Juliet.
Okay.
The new
interesting.
restart was amazing, Nav.
Feel Rob
Like,
and I have so much
I
history, you'll
loved
like it, huh?
number 55, was it? So much.
All right, maybe I'll have to look for the trade paperback and read it because I'm
You
not gonna go pick up loose copies to read it.
No, no, don't do that. Okay, so the next one I actually traded for this one. I traded a Canto number 1 first print and a 9.8 for this. So that is a pretty expensive book, but there's a reason why I was willing to trade that. And I already kind of talked about trading it before it was graded, but I traded it for this. And,
Oh, I just saw the.
yeah, this is the Austin LeMay Octo in a 9.9.
9.
Yep. So that was pretty crazy. It's funny because we actually talked about trading them like as we were sending them both in to CGC, not knowing what grades we would get. And I told him I didn't care what grade because I just wanted the art. And then it came back a 9.9, and then mine came back a 9.8, and they both were going up. And he decided that he would trade it to me, even though he was a little reluctant about it. But I love it so much, and I would never sell it unless I needed the money.
That's issue 12, right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless I needed the money.
the money
You need the money that's first to go.
for some sweet H.
Okay, so this was one of the stories that got me into comic books. I remember watching the movie and thinking that was weird. I don't know if I liked it, and it just like stuck in my head. I had to rewatch it again, and it's just like one of those that sticks with you, and it's Watchmen number 1.
Oh,
And then I read it and loved it, except for the pirate part. I didn't like that. But this one is a really odd copy because it's actually a misprint. And the other thing is, I don't know how many misprints there are because I was not able to find any more. But if you can see the like HMEN, there's like blue around it. It is printed off of the Watchmen. The green part is not printed in the right spot. And see, even the clock is misprinted.
okay. So they had sliding plates when they were printing.
And I've never seen another one like it. Not that there isn't. I'm sure there is, but like this part of the cover is fine, but this part of the cover is way messed up. And even the back is messed up. See, there's like yellow popping up. That is not supposed to be there.
So have you compared your copy to other ones?
I have 4 copies. None of them had it. And I looked at all of the ones on eBay that I could find and didn't see any more with this weird printing error.
So DC didn't make any, or pardon me, CGC didn't make any
No, nothing.
note on it, eh?
No. So it might be common and I just didn't find any. It might not add any value, but I've just never seen one like it. So if you ever find anything like it or hear about it, please DM me, because just out of curiosity, I've always wondered about it.
I remember when that series first came out in the mid 80s, I read it and I really felt it was way, way over my head. And the whole idea of Nixon still being president, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. And then when the film got released, I fell in love with the story again and went back and read it. And again, it's a masterpiece. I get that. Like, To me, it just cements how important Alan Moore storytelling in the 80s was.
Yeah, it reminds me of Doomsday Clock. That's why I like it so much.
Stop it.
Okay, so the next one, I was looking for this at C2E2, and I only found like one copy there, and it was way overpriced. So I had to actually get this on eBay, but I got it right before.
Oh, so we're clear on this. So you couldn't find a copy in person and negotiate a good price, so you had to go to eBay to get a good price.
Yes, it was much better.
Those
priced
words
on
are
eBay.
often not said.
Yeah, it was terrible at C2E2, man. It was hard to find this book in a grade I needed to. There's only, like I said, two. One of them was really high grade, and the other one was just overpriced as hell. But I got it the day before No Way Home came out, and I'm glad I did. This is
nice.
ASM number 16, the Spider-Man Daredevil crossover. And a fun fact, I actually do that same move that Spider-Man's doing every day when I wake up.
I was just going to say that is one heck of a contortionist twist.
I'm more of what the circus ringmaster there does. That's more what I do on a daily basis. Good morning, everybody. Yeah.
But yeah, I love this cover so much. Daredevil in the yellow costume. Too good. I hope we get that one day so bad.
We may have a chance.
All right, this is a DC key. I got this for under $100 a long time ago as well, and it's definitely heated up. I wish I would have got a 9A. Another one I wish I could have, but I didn't. First Lobo.
Very nice.
Pretty terrible cover. He looks so ugly, but I think Lobo is a really underrated character.
Poor girl.
Yeah, and she's getting blasted off in space, I guess.
Blasted off.
She's not doing too good.
We have seen that. We've seen that that book a few times on Slab Hub now. It's,
it tends to be
Lobo's,
a popular book.
Yeah,
that's
Lobo is quite the
He's a
character.
Popular character.
Yeah.
You know what we haven't seen that you should pull out? We've never seen an Action Comics 1. Could you pull one of those out for us?
Just the top corner. So this one was an A-OK, and after last week, it's definitely going to be underwhelming comparatively to last week, but this was an A-OK, so this was like insane that I can't believe I got this A-OK'd. But it's Golden Age Detective Comics number 166, I believe. Yes,
I remember you unboxing that, and I was so happy for you, and I couldn't believe.
Yeah, this is from Remy Q Studios in the chat.
Remy's just like, you know what? I'm sorry. We gotta give him his due. Yeah. So I mean, Remy's also gifted me a Golden Age Batman or Detective Comics, and I blown away that somebody would acquire those books and then A-OK them. Remy is,
I know,
amazing.
Remy is too nice, man.
The flip side of that coin, everyone, is Tyler returned the favor, and that particular video that Remy put out is actually one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. It's not very often you get to see a YouTube creator not speak and just be at a loss for words, and Remy was that way that day. But if he's gifted A-OKs of Batman, I need to send this guy my address.
So make sure if you're not, check out Remy Q Studios. Make sure you guys give him a like and a subscribe. And you know he's got regular shows going on now.
Him and his wife.
With him and his wife Angel.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Some fun hangouts as they share a genuine passion for this collectible smart world that we're in. So thank you very much, Remy.
And
Tyler, can we see the back of that one?
Yes, it's got a 9-in-1 watch.
Look how bright that is. That's a great back cover. I know that there's a little bit of tearing at the top right corner. Yeah, look how bright that is. That's awesome.
And think about how many uses you get out of that watch.
Yeah, you
9 of them.
You should cut that coupon out and send it in so you can try it for 10 days.
For all the goofy covers in the Golden Age too, this is a really like cool Batman standard looking cover. Like I love the goofy covers too, but this is very much like classic looking Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Freaky Louie in the house, another man that's criminally undersnubbed. We always have to make sure we mention that over and over again.
All right, so I got this one, and I had to get it reholdered because it used to have a red label, and the red label
Oh
is like a
yeah,
giant stop sign in
it's
my brain, and it
it's
hurts my
almost as
soul.
bad as the green label, even though it doesn't mean the
I
same
think
thing.
it's worse because the red is like literally looking at a stop sign.
I don't know. Green is pretty much universally known as death. Oh damn!
Oh boy.
Alex Ross, Detective Comics.
They just had
1000.
some more of those become available, and I was on the waiting list for it and got notification that it was available to purchase, and I went to go take a look at it, and I couldn't believe how much that book goes for.
Oh, I got it a long
Ross
time
now.
ago. I guess I don't know
Right.
if it's gone up, but
Oh yeah, no, they were selling copies. It was like $570.
Oh my goodness.
Lord!
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Blue
ugh.
label, Rob?
No, it was big yellow because it was
Okay.
because it was signed by Alex Ross.
Right.
You're buying it right directly from the Alex Ross store.
Okay.
That's
Um,
insane.
But it was like
that
they were-
cover, I mean,
they were sold out
show it
before I could.
again.
By the
This-
time I clicked on it, it's just a beautiful.
it is an insanely good cover.
That could be.
It
one of the
reminds
nicest
me of
homages we've seen.
Detective 27.
Yeah, I want to know why.
And so I'm going to end the last few here of the first half with all signed books. That was the first one. And then this is one of my favorite covers of all time and one of my favorite Batman stories of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a little bit low grade, but all of the damage is on the back, and that has Green Lantern, so really who cares?
That is.
And it is signed by Jock. Yeah, it says in the notation, Green Lantern on back.
It actually
Damn.
says that?
1 point deduction.
Oh. wait. I get that as a good Canadian kid on the back, but like, what for real?
It says that's actually in the grader's notes. 1 point deduction for Green Lantern on the back.
It's impossible to get a 9.8 in this book.
No 9/8s. All right, and I know
that's a modern classic.
Well, actually, you were able to get a 9.8, but all the 9.8s that exist actually were graded before the movie was released. When the movie was released, everything
Shot
it
9/0 tops. So Rob has seen this one, and I'll let Rob tell the story of why he has seen this one. But this is another first appearance of one of myself and Lisa's favorite characters, and one of my favorite stories / Batman movies of all time.
Oh boy.
And that is The Dark Knight Returns #1 and a 9.6. And this is a first printing. I had to get a first print. And the sign in gold looks so good. It looks way better in person. The glare off the gold looks shitty, but it looks
That's
amazing.
actually great signature placement for Frank Miller because he does sometimes.
because an inch higher.
Yeah.
and
So
Batman-
Rob, why
and
don't you
Batman
say
would-
why? Yeah.
So if you don't know and you don't already see it, Frank Miller has a penis signature, and it's like writing on a bathroom wall.
There it is,
And
right there. Yeah.
Now that you see it, you can't unsee it. So an inch higher signature, and there would have been the first appearance of the Batwang.
Yep.
Unfortunately, now because he didn't, the Batwang was first appeared later on.
And it's
Batman
funny how
Beyond.
nice Klaus Johnson or Klaus
Yeah, his
Johnson's
looks perfect.
signature is compared to Frank Miller.
Okay, this will be my last one of the first half. I got this off of Brent, which is Mark at Legion of Comics buddy, and he's super cool. He got this signed in person at a couple different places, and I've been looking for this book forever, and I finally found it to where I could actually afford it. And that is Edge of Spider-Verse
Oh,
number
yeah.
2, first appearance of Spider-Gwen.
Yes, I remember this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
That's a big
second
book nowadays.
signature is right
That's a-
there. That's tough, a little tough to see, but obviously this is amazing. I love that.
Because double signed is great. I'm great on that. Oh, but Edge of Spider-Verse 2. I'm curious now. I can't remember what a 9.8 on that first pair.
It's got to be a 4-figure book at this point now.
Yes, it is.
Oh, definitely.
It's actually down a little bit from where I thought it was, but the current 30-day average or 90-day average has it at $1,800. Yeah,
Such
it
a
is
great
down.
cover.
It peaked at $2,400 back in couple months ago.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Tyler, do they
That-
actually
that's
call her
pretty good.
Spider Gwen on the notes on the label there, or do they call her Spider Girl or Spider
First
should be
Woman?
appearance of
Spider-Woman.
Gwen Stacy as Spider Woman,
Okay.
Yeah, because she's Spider Woman early on in the first
Mhm.
2 series.
and then she's Ghost Spider.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Spider Gwen's actually not a
no,
not an
that's not a
actual name.
good. Yeah, that's not a good
No,
name to go by. And
that's just her pulp
it's like
culture name.
Gwen. I wonder. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kinda
that's
like-
it for
it's-
the first time.
Yeah, it's just the reference, but it's not the
Yeah.
actual. Well, thank you very much, sir. So far, I appreciate your bringing on some fire books.
What do you mean so far?
Well, I'm sure you got some more fire books to bring.
More
I know
slabs
some of
for
the-
sure.
All right.
Slabs.
So go ahead, guys. Hashtag Tyler still sucks. We appreciate y'all coming on out and participating. This is going to be for a 6-book pull. Again, we ship to US and Canada. Outside, we'll talk. We'll do some kind of ship share if you're outside of the US or Canada. If you want the books, or you can gift the books to someone else. Tyler, what's coming up for you this week?
This week we've got Chip on Whack Live. I know we're doing a couple other videos coming up. I've got a review of a new, what's it called? The Power Rangers 12-inch figure of the Green Ranger coming up, and a few other things that we're in the talks of. But I'm always on Legion every Friday. Oh, actually, I don't think we're doing that. I'm usually on Legion every Friday, but I think Mark's gonna be
Yeah,
busy,
he's
so
gonna
I
hang
don't
out.
know what's going on Friday.
Maybe
from
we
now
should do it
on.
without him.
No.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out. So this
you
Friday,
can-
maybe
you
we'll
can
be
still
live
host-
on Whack
you can,
Comics. I
you
don't
can
know.
still you
Yeah.
can still host it on his channel, even where everybody's
Yeah.
used to going,
That's
right?
true.
Just like I did with Chip the other week.
Yep.
We just cool, excellent. Well, Chris, how about you? What's coming up this week?
I'll be dropping 2 cool guys swap picks tomorrow with Mark from Legion of Comics. Tomorrow night, I'll be popping on Mark's channel. And we'll be taking a spoiler look back at the comics that were dropped this week. And I'm sure we'll be talking about the Ms. Marvel trailer again. Mark seems to be stuck on that one. And
Yeah, nobody seems to like it.
Monday, I'll be dropping a walk around video of the Toronto Comic Con, which is the spring version of Fan Expo that happens every year in Toronto. And Wednesday, I'll be having a new comic book day hangout where all you have to do is, if you picked up books for new comic book day, reach out to me and you can join the panel. But most importantly, Thursday, I'll be dropping a new opening Marvel blind packs from Walmart. It seems to be pretty popular on my channel. A lot of people seem to reach out and seem to be interested in those books that are in those 3-pack blind packs. So I'm still tickled pink that they're finally available after years and years here in Canada. So I've been spending a lot of money on them, I'll be honest.
All right, well,
Let's
we're
give
gonna
her.
go ahead and spin the wheel of fish, shall we? Say it with me, everybody. Wheel
Yeah.
of fish.
I
There
still
you
don't
go.
know what that means.
It's from a movie.
It's
Cole.
Oh, look at that!
He always
Cole's Comic
wins.
Clan
Whoa.
winning it again.
How does Cole always win?
Wow. All right. Well, I did see Cole had posted up his winnings, or at least the mug, this morning, so that was good. Congratulations, sir. Tyler, how should we select our books for Cole today?
I would like to go 13 from the front, and I want to do those 6 in a row.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, are we taking the 13th or are we
Yep.
leaving the front 13?
Taking 13
Okay.
and then 14,
1,
15, 16.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6. All right.
careful with your back, Rob. Careful with your back. Okay.
All right. First up here, we have The Amazing Spider-Man 1.3, Learning to Crawl, part of the pre-story leads up into the introduction of Cindy Moon. So volume 3,
nice.
Amazing
It's for-
Spider-Man.
It's for
So
Ramon
Peter,
Perez.
this is Peter coming back into the role of Spider-Man. Actually,
Cool.
Alex Ross covers.
Here we go. Serenity, Fire. This is No Power in the Verse, issue number 1.
Oh, nice.
The A cover. Congratulations. Oh, I should make myself big. You're right. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you, Remy.
Oh, I love these. How about some facsimile action there? Incredible Hulk number 1.
Very nice.
Now you can go on and tell everybody, just hold it like this. Tell me, look what I won on SlabHub. I won an Incredible Hulk number 1 in near mint plus condition.
Watch the viewers just go right up.
That is a great cover. Classic.
Oh, here we go. Some more Hulk. How about Hulk number 3?
Oh, nice.
Great cover.
Some
terrible
Canadian
series. Great cover.
I'm coming around on
There's a Canadian on it. Yeah.
Good Canadian boy on the cover.
Going the other direction, we got Life is Strange.
Ooh.
Issue 1 from Titan Comics.
Never heard of that. I like the cover though.
Feels appropriate for SlabHub.
Oh, wait a second. There's something written on the back of it. Cole.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Cole.
Another mug. Which means, actually, Cole, this is you're going to have both versions of the mug. Send your mug to Tyler. Okay.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
The mug that you'll be getting, Tyler, then is actually a slightly different variation than the one that was just shown off by Chris. You're going to get the very first dual branded mug.
Oh,
it features
so
both
my logo and your logo?
Absolutely.
Yes. That's awesome.
They're ready to vet.
And the last book here in your pool, Crossover, issue 3.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I never did find out who was the robot. I assume it wasn't Shogun Warriors. I'm sure it was probably like a Gundam or something silly like that.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Megazord.
What? A Negazord? What's a Negazord?
Megazord.
I know Mega Maid. I heard that she'd gone from suck to blow. Congratulations.
Well done. Spaceballs, baby.
Spaceballs. Congratulations there, Cole. We'll get those books on out to you. Obviously, I have your address. So the robot was the whole time. It was me the whole time.
Well,
Great,
as long as
cool.
It wasn't Mephisto.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get those out. And thank you for your continued patronage of the show. Tyler, congratulations on getting a mug.
Cole. Thank you, Rob.
Yes. All right. I guess Cole decided that he couldn't drink coffee two-fisted.
No,
But
I drink coffee every Friday.
It
when
works
I'm on
well when you
Hangouts.
want to
It's
have
perfect.
coffee in one hand and whiskey in the other, though.
Whiskey.
Cheers.
All right. Congratulations there. Let's get Tyler back up into the honorary position.
All right, I'm going to start
Assume
it.
the position.
Basically, how I started
try
the
to
last
relax.
one. This is another Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cover in the same style by the same artist, Goni Montez, but it's a little different. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ninja
Shredder.
Turtles second print 1 in 10. And I remember when this came out, it was like $50 to $70, and I just thought there can't be many of these that exist. I have to get one right away, and it's like a $500 book now.
That's
Wow.
literally what I thought when you said it. Second printing 1 in 10. Like they have to be incredibly scarce.
Yeah.
Second printing means it's you missed out on the first.
I do have first
On a 1
printings
in
as
10.
well. So I love this cover. Green Ranger is my all-time favorite. I love Matt. This is kind of going off the same one. This is another Power Rangers cover, and I was both very happy to get this and very disappointed, and you'll see why. And this is the Burke fan variant.
This is the infamous one.
It's not the infamous one. This is actually my
Oh.
second copy, and this one is done by CGC. The first one I got was EGS, and that one was spelled Morpin Time.
Right.
And so I asked them to redo. I said, Burke, you messed up. Can you get me another one? It does have his logo on the back. And he did. And I just wanted him to put Burke Fam on it. And he put Tyler Sucks on it. I didn't want him to do that. So I was definitely disappointed. So hashtag cancel Burke in the chat.
Hate crime.
Yeah, I would never want that on my book. So thanks a lot, Burke.
Hold that back up for a sec. Let's just take away from that. That's an incredible piece of artwork right there. Like,
Oh yeah.
I really liked it. The spotted and splatted paint around characters and stuff. Yeah, that's right up my alley. I think that's a great cover.
It is great.
Yeah.
Great use of white.
Yeah.
All right, this next one, this was my favorite story from 2020, I think I said. Although this one came out in 2019. It's like issue 1 came out at the very end, and then the rest of them came out in 2020. And I'm actually interviewing the artist and writer this coming week with Bearded Comic Bro. And that is the Kill Lock #1.
Okay.
This
Who's
is
the publisher?
It is IDW.
IDW.
Okay, sorry.
It's about 4 robots that get sentenced to a punishment of being connected to each other, and if any of them die, they all die. And one of them is this little child, and it is incredible. Just like so much heart, such a great story,
go.
an incredible ending.
You can unsubscribe.
I can't
to
recommend
Burke.
this enough. And I wish I could get this in a 9.8, but I can't find many copies that even are out there. It's just a really low printed book, never a second printing. Nobody really gave this book a second look, and I can't say enough about this book. So if you should watch Bearded Comic Bro and myself interview him, should be coming out later this week or next week.
Has it been released in a trade, Tyler? If you know,
It is in a trade.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been in a trade for quite a while. Oh yeah, Southern Comic Geek said Killock was a great read. So there you go. This is my favorite ongoing series. I've already shown a couple books from them, but this one I wish I would have gotten a 9.8, but I actually got that one instead that I showed off last time in a 9.8 before it blew up, and that is Ice Cream Man #1, the A cover, and I got it at 9.6, but I don't know why it's really blown up. I don't know if they're spec or people just like the series, but
Every independent book on the planet has been optioned.
stop buying it, people. I want it more.
All I know is I just keep hearing David Lee Roth.
It's such a great cover because it looks so happy and innocent, and it is not at all. But I don't know if either of you have read that.
Stop me when
Oh.
you're passing by.
The next one is basically a what do you call it? An homage to it, and that is Haha #6,
Nice.
done by the same group of people. So these are the same team. Maxwell Prince, Martin Morazzo, and the colorist. I don't know if I can get those where you can actually see them, but this one's a lot darker.
I always love when an artist decides, you know what, I'm lazy. I'm just going to homage myself today.
Well, this one actually makes sense because Haha is about this clown, and this clown is actually in an issue of Ice Cream Man, and they tell the same story from a different perspective, kind of before and after that issue in this issue. So this is actually just an issue of Ice Cream Man, but it's in Haha.
Well, that then actually I rescind my.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of the few ones that makes sense.
Did you enjoy Haha?
Comment?
I thought it was pretty good. Not as good as Ice Cream Man though, but I loved that issue specifically. And I also wanted to show this.
I also
real
agree.
quick. I know this is Slab Hub, but
Roth.
I just got this original art from that issue of Haha, and it is the clown looking down the street of destruction.
Interesting.
Yep. But I just wanted to show
It's
that.
beautiful in its simplicity, but it's very, very nice.
Yeah, I love
Macabre.
that so much. This is the first appearance of one of my favorite characters, and it's not considered a first appearance, and I wouldn't consider it a first appearance, but it does spark a good debate, and that is Savage Dragon number 102, and this is the first appearance of Invincible in a preview.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. So we have that. That's one of those debates that I have a lot with a lot of people, obviously for different character. But is it just there on the backside?
No, I think there's a 6-page preview, 5-page
preview.
Invincible 1 preview.
Yeah. So I mean, if that came out before something else, I mean, it's a first appearance, but does it? Yeah, it's like first appearance in preview. It's not this to me. It's not the same as a true first appearance because it's really just a couple pages from the actual book.
Yeah. To me, it should just be considered first preview in existence.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand. It's one of those debates we could have forever, and I'm keen on it because of ASM 365 versus Spider-Man 29 number 1.
Yeah. The same with Spawn. Spawn has a little bit of controversy around him as well with that same idea. But Savage Dragon's one of my all-time favorite characters.
It's almost a more interesting debate than the whole cameo one, because the cameo isn't really a debate. It's just whether or not you choose. I mean, because everybody in reality would agree a cameo is a first appearance. It's just whether or not it's an appearance in cameo versus the first appearance. And of course the question is, how do you define cameo? That's really the big thing.
Yeah.
But as far as a preview goes, it's not really like it's not really the same thing. And so but at the same time, it is the person's showing up in the books for early. So yeah, it's a good debate to have.
Yeah, so
or we could just do what real OGs do and get them both.
That is the way to go. And actually, that's where I'm going with this. So I'm going to just show Invincible number 1.
Oh man!
And so now I don't have to worry about which one it is because I have them both.
That's right. OGs
Rob, can you look that book up?
Oh sure.
In my opinion, this is not a 9.8. I wonder if I can actually get it on screen.
You mean that they might not be perfect?
It's I don't think it's a 9.8, but I will say one thing about it is
you'll take the money if you ever sell it.
I'm not a professional grader, so luckily CGC took care of that for me. It is a 9.8 according to them, so it's good enough for me.
What the screaming
I'm telling you, Rob, that is a big boy book. For people that don't know, Invincible 1 is a modern day Grail. Kind of like Miles, kind of like Spider-Gwen.
No. This is Spider-Gwen and Miles don't have anything on this book right now.
Let's go.
You're talking about this book. So even though Go Collect lists the FMV at $1,950, the actual average sale, not just over the last 30 days, not just over the last 90 days, but the average sale for the past year has been $3,660 on this book. And that's crazy. And it's not just one book. The high, it reached a high in June 2021. It was selling for just under $7,000.
There's a rumor that sale was a fake sale.
There were two of them though. There was one at
they were both rumored to be fake
for $6,800. Then there was one at another one at $6,149. Somewhere in between there was a sale at $4,000. But
it looked like 4,000 was like the real top, and the other two may have been fake. They talked about it on a Comic Tom episode, and other people were talking about it as well. Well, I mean, it is a really weird outlier, and the circumstances were weird. But
actually, there was August 28th. There was a 7,500. There was a 6,000, 6,000.
So, Tyler, how did you acquire that particular one that you're holding in your hands?
So I finished the series in December before it came out on Amazon Prime. And the day I finished it, or maybe it was the day before I finished it, I looked for a copy on eBay, and I ended up getting this one. I bought it for 400 raw, thinking it would be about a 9.4, 9.6. Got it pressed, and it came back a 9.8.
Incredible.
No. Meanwhile, the 1 year average on an Ultimate Fallout 4 is under 3,000.
Wait for Spider-Verse 2 to drop, then we'll talk.
Well, and real.
I hope it's so
rumors of actual casting for live action.
Yep.
That's when you'll really see it go. But
Miles is about to take off again. But that's
looks like Tom was wrong. Yeah, maybe he was. Either way, this isn't going to get sold, so I don't really care.
I really like the reverse cover that comes out for the very last issue. Is it where it's that same pose, but this time from Invincible's perspective, where he's looking at everyone that's coming at him?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah. All right, then my next one, once again from Ice Cream Man. This is a variant from Carnivore Comics. And this is actually the background on my phone. We were talking about backgrounds on phones. And I just could not get this one. And all of the regular slabs were sold out. So I had to get the remarked version, which was more money, but I think it's better. And that is this.
Oh, the Scream.
The Scream Ice Cream Man variant. And this Mercado, that's actually his signature. And that is the remark. With
really?
It looks like it blends into just part of the book, but this whole thing, along with the rainbow, is the remark.
Wow.
Outside of Rob's remark, that's actually more of a head sketch. That could be the best remark I've ever seen done. That is
it really
incredible.
I mean, it blends into the book. You almost wouldn't know.
If you were to say guess what the remark is, I would say is it his signature is actually different, but that is incredible.
You would think that could be part of the book too, really.
Wow.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. For those of you that are interested, there's actually 4 original Scream paintings. The artist enjoyed it so much he made 3 more after the original.
How derivative.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true.
This one is from one of my newly favorite villains because of how much I love Far From Home, and that's Mysterio. And this is Amazing Spider-Man number 66.
This is
such a great cover.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I think it's one of the better ones in the first 100. I mean, I would love to go through them all, but damn, look at that. The green, the purple,
some of the
webs.
This one is great. And you know what? The other one that I really love is the first appearance of Man Mountain Marco. It's so simple, but the way the art on it is just so clean and so wonderful. But this is without a doubt one of my top books in the first 100. I mean, everybody knows I've said a couple times that the first and second appearance of Scorpion, I think, are my favorites. But this is definitely up there
for me. Whenever I see that cover, that's again classic Romita. You could take Spider-Man off that cover, and it would do nothing to take away from the image that's there. That's just, to me, that's all Mysterio, and that's the perfect example of how Mysterio operates, in my opinion. Even from that 60s cartoon to his appearances throughout comic books, even to Old Man Logan, when basically he had a major part in what happened that night for Old Man Logan. That's perfect Mysterio. That when I think of Mysterio, it's not issue 13, it's that issue right there.
I think a lot of covers have way too much going on. They're just busy with words or busy with a lot of things. And this only has this, which looks great with it. Damn, such a good cover.
I just want to say, Cat Fan, I knew that Tyler has a good collection. That's why I've been willing. That's why I invited him on the first time and made all those and got really set up hard when I sat there and was saying how much I was interested in seeing what he had to go.
It was not a fiasco.
It's the reason why I was willing to take a gamble here and bring him on again because he does have some amazing slabs.
Thank you. It's I've been looking forward to this, and who knows, maybe we'll still get some Pokemon. We don't know.
Does anybody ever make a Pokemon comic?
Yeah, there definitely
there
are.
sure is.
There are for sure.
If there isn't, there's going to be soon.
And the
Yeah,
first
everyone
Pokemon
smash
book
that
is
like
actually a
button.
big one.
Remy Q just said smash that like. Everyone do that for Rob for
Thank
having
you.
these
Thank you very
great
much.
shows. Okay, this is another Spider-Man book, and this is one that I was looking for a specific reason, and you'll see why in a second.
Another Mysterio. Todd
Another
McFarlane.
Mysterio,
Yeah.
but I wanted a Todd McFarlane signed book, and all I really wanted was it to be
And
full Todd
The
McFarlane.
Todd.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
Todd from him. Yep.
And I
I get
love
it.
this cover. I love Mysterio. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, as a kid when that book came out, I actually had to look at it for a little bit to figure out what's actually happening here. But yeah, it's again because Todd McFarlane made Peter's fingers go in different positions and made them weird shapes and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's again a lot of those covers are just so much fun. But yeah, when you started talking about Mysterio, I kind of thought, all right, maybe we're gonna get Todd's Mysterio. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his fingers do look a little weird, but I always just think like the reflection because of the dome might
Yep.
make it look funny. So it doesn't really bother me. I really like it.
Awesome.
How you doing, Matt?
What's up? The next one, this is another one from one of my favorite artists, and it is signed and remarked just a little bit. And I think-
I'm loving how the quantity of yellow slabs that you're bringing. I mean, I knew you had some good stuff. I didn't know you had so many yellow label slabs, and I'm proud of you.
I
sir.
left out a lot.
You know
too.
how much-
It was
I know you-
hard for me to-
Sometimes when you have a good collection, going down to just some people. I know that when I talk to people and I say, "Hey, 20 to 30 slabs," for some people they go, "Oh wow, I got to scram," because they're not big slabbers. They try to sit there and go like, I don't know how I'm going to get that many. And then you talk to people when you're into it, and there's people go, I can only do. I don't know. How do I decide? I don't know. But I do appreciate signed books. That's for sure.
Well, this one I think you'll like. It is a little different, but we'll see. This is a
Nice
Batman 100,
Austin
and
LeMay.
yeah, this is Austin LeMay. So that J is
If it
part of
wasn't
the
for the
remark.
Austin part, I mean, I'm just kidding.
And
We
then
love Austin.
There's his signature. I love Austin LeMay's art so
Austin
much. And this was the first piece he did with any color on it.
Oh.
So
So
that's pretty cool.
Tyler, before you put that away,
Yeah.
we all know that you do charitable donations to get Austin's work. How did you get your hands on that one?
Oh, he sold this on, I think it was a Burke Fam stream.
Yeah.
And I won it because Mark fell asleep. Because I have a feeling me and Mark would have been duking it out, but Mark was asleep and I ended up winning. All right, this next one's the first appearance. I got it way before the boom, thank God, or I would have never got it. And it is an off-white white pages, which always kind of annoys me, but I mean, I'm not opening the book, so whatever, That's a Booster Gold number one.
Really off white to white from that? Okay.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
How do they get a 9? I didn't know that you get a 9/8 with
I know.
white to white.
It is odd. It's almost better because it's
I guess.
weird, right?
I guess
wonder
there's
if a Monday morning grading. Like how did that even happen? Was someone
I
having a
don't
bad
know.
day? You know what? This is a 9/8, but off white pages for you.
Yeah.
it doesn't seem
looked
like
at
you
it,
should
it
be able
just-
to get a 9/8 with off-white pages.
Like what year is that book? 86?
Yeah, February '86.
Yeah, like the odd that
Well, I
it's
guess
off-white.
you can get 9/8. You can't get a 10. That's for sure.
Yeah, but
Yes, you
I
better not
think Booster Gold and I already showed Lobo. I think they're the two most underrated characters in DC Comics and maybe in just major Marvel DC Comics. I think they're both
Blue
Didn't we
great
get
characters.
wasn't he showing up on the CW show or something?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't watch
There's
that.
been lots of talk about Booster Gold and Blue Beetle and two.
Oh, yeah, Blue
two
Beetle,
very
I have heard
fun.
that.
Right, but I
Fun
think I heard
characters,
something
but-
about that he
Uh-huh.
was showing up on
Woot woot.
Legends of
Ultron.
Tomorrow or something.
Yeah, they I've heard rumors about the Black Adam film too, so we'll see.
Yeah, that I've seen a trailer for. I
All
stopped watching Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I never watched
Only 'cause-
it.
only-
I just don't
It
care.
was funny. It was, it was for what it was. It was fun, but I just got too many other things to watch. Some of you YouTubers want me to watch your content, and that takes time.
Okay, yeah. TJ's saying that Booster was on Legends. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I knew I heard something. See, I'm plugged in. I'm hip. Ducka, 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 ducka. Oh,
Okay, so this next one, this should be a first for
Oh.
SlabHub. Not 100% sure, but
yeah,
Yes,
yes, he has,
yeah.
but not the
Yes.
Bergman variant.
so this should be a first for SlabHub. This was a-okay to me from Lee, my buddy at Whack Comics. This is super cool for many reasons, so I'm just going to show it. This
First of all,
is
we got a nice Halo. This is officially
yep.
the first Halo slab we've had on the channel, on the show. We've had 9.9s before, but never a Halo.
Yep, so this is a Halo. It's a 9.9. It is a Comics Etc., which is his local comic shop. It's their exclusive cover, which is a really great cover.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Catwoman's suit's a little impractically zipped.
Stuart
low for going
McKinney.
on
Yeah,
good stuff,
yeah,
but,
you
know,
think? Maybe
I mean,
a little bit. But it's just super cool. This slab is absolutely, hear that? Crazy. It like hurts my fingers.
yeah. So now, if you've never heard of Halo, you haven't heard of them because it's an Australian grading company.
Australian grading service.
Yeah, they don't have.
Okay.
You would have to ship your comics all the way to the U.S. to get done. So Halo is over there. So cool.
Yeah, it
Very
is
awesome.
Charlie's Angels homage.
Yep.
All right, this next one, this is my last yellow label of the day, and maybe my favorite one. This is the first full color version that Austin
You gotta
LeMay
get
did.
the oi, oi, oi.
Oh.
This is Invincible 111. So this was a bitch of a blank to find. And that's why it's a 9.4. It just wasn't in perfect condition. It didn't come in greatly packed, which damaged it a little more. But it is damaged right here. So really, who gives a shit? Because the art is amazing.
That's where I do like sometimes that you can, at least with CG or CBCS, being able to send it in and getting the art label on it instead. So people get hung up over the stupid grade.
Oh, I'm not. I don't. But to me,
No, you don't. You don't. But there are some people who get hung up over the grade on the book, and when you're doing a custom original art cover stuff, the grade is not the point. It's the art that's on it that matters. So
yeah. Also, in pictures and even right now, there's a lot more color in his face than shows up on any picture or video, but it looks so much better in person. Like, as much as I think it looks great now, it looks amazing in person. But I love Austin's art. I love that he added these like blood splotches around the.
Oh, I actually
the
thought that
comic.
was. I thought that was actually a part of the cover
Yeah.
normally.
He added that.
Okay.
I don't
So
know
how
whose
did you
idea
acquire
it
this
was,
one?
but I think it was my idea. What?
How did you acquire this one?
I traded with Austin for
Okay.
this one as well. Yeah.
All right.
All right. This was probably my first big book I bought, and I didn't even spend that much money on it because of my timing. I just got really lucky. It was already trending down in value, and then I bought it for like over $100 less than what it was going for. That is first Miles Morales in a 9.6. So I think it's
There you go.
quadrupled in value since I bought it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 5 times.
yeah,
I got so lucky because I would not buy it now for what it's going for. But damn, I'm glad I have it.
the 9.6. The 1 year average is just over $1,000. The 90-day average is at $1,200 right now on that book, with a 30-day average at closing in on $1,400.
Yeah, it's gonna boom again.
Yeah, I think this, of all the books I've shown today, of all the books I have, I think this book has legs for days.
It does. It's why I actually finally had put, during the COVID early on, it was one of the books that didn't have, that I wasn't really like that big of a deal to me personally. Didn't think, but I made a point of going out and getting, was because I recognize the fact that, look, the reality is this. What year was this? This was
12,
11.
okay.
11.
October
So this
of 11.
2011. So this book came out 11 years ago. He's not a flash in the pan at this point.
No.
He's definitely going to be around a while, and this is the Spider-Man for a whole nother generation.
Yeah, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's gonna, if he's not already, he's going to be a household name for a very long time to come. It's
definitely going to be a book that long term is going to continue to go up and is truly a modern grail. So if you don't have a copy yet, you might want to be looking at it, because they are quickly, not even a 9.0 right now is going for over 700. So they're
9.0, man, I would not
not a 9.0 is that currently trending at $722 on the last 30 days.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you think about that, and that's really, you're talking about ASM 300 territory on that right now. So yeah, second printings are out there though. Those are
got about 6 left. I didn't want to hold it up too long, but I know you usually go about an hour and a half. So this next one, this I'll just show it.
Yeah, there you go.
First appearance of Darkseid. And it does have a stamp on the cover right there, if you see it, like the pink one.
Yeah.
I want you to talk about that, because I don't know much about it.
Date stamps?
Is that what that is?
Well, oftentimes, or sometimes comic book shops have stamps. I don't know if that's what that one is, but
it says like 1280.
Yeah, it's.
I guess that makes sense. 12.
Yeah, it's not a. Was that when the book came out?
It's not, but maybe they stamped it then.
What year did that book come out? 72?
71.
Okay. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But it could have gotten to another shop later on a resale or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? But it's not uncommon for there to be stamps, or people would stamp with their own codes and stuff on books to identify their books, and those things generally, if it's a single stamp, date code stamps, it generally doesn't count against it. But
yeah, but I love the Snyder Cut so much. I thought Darkseid was amazing in it, and I had to get this book while it's still pretty cheap. I think it's gone down a lot too. So I don't know. It's undervalued, I tell you that.
Before you put that away, Tyler, what does it say on the right side of that label concerning Darkseid? Because I know there's a few different appearances credited with Darkseid, like cameos and stuff.
Yeah, that's in Jimmy Olsen Pal or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. This says first full appearance of Darkseid.
Okay.
Just because I see the chat still going on about the Ultimate Fallout 4 real quick, just so you guys know. So when you go to the second printings, the standard regular printing 9.6 is about a $300 book, but in a 9.8 it's about a $600 book. So you can get a 9.8 second print for less than the 9.0 of the first print.
Yeah, totally different cover.
Now the Pacelli variant sells for even less. The 9.8 on that is about a 400 and going for about $430 to $450 right now. So in a 9.8. So there you are.
That's for Miles, right?
That's for Ultimate Fallout 4,
yep.
Correct.
All right, this next one.
I got sexiest books at my door. I'll be right back.
Well, I'll keep going. Rob will catch up.
Yep.
This next one, I know Rob loves. I know you love too, Vet, and it is
50.
ASM number 50. I'm sad that I'm showing this right now without Rob, but I just don't want to hold up the show too long. But I'll keep it up, make sure he sees it. And this is 4.5. I got it for a really good deal at the time, and it's just gone up even more. Oh, he's back. But the cover looks great. The colors look great. I'd say there's like a little bit of a bend right there.
Nice.
And I love it. I love this cover so much. Kingpin is amazing.
It's a much better copy than mine.
I was going to say, just looking at it, I kind of feel like that's at least a 6.5. So I'm sure there's stuff that I'm not seeing just from, where I am.
Length of crease.
I feel like the spine is not great.
Okay, because it's very bright.
Yeah,
but the colors on it are incredible.
But how long is that crease in the corner? You see that when it goes across the corner, Chris, it's over a 2-inch crease. So that's
I see it now.
That's going to knock it down.
Yeah, it's probably about 1.5 inch crease, and I know 1.5 inches when I see it.
You see it every day.
These next two go together, so I'll show these.
But that's a book that really, especially once they showed up in the Hawkeye show. I mean, it was already a book that was trending out, and now it's just. I mean, that's why I grabbed mine as quick as I did. But
perfectly cast, such a good character. I hope he is like a major part of this next phase.
Well, if they're with them bringing, I still. Now that they've said that they're bringing the Daredevil in, and we got the Spider-Man, I still want to see a Daredevil and Spider-Man with team up show, movie, whatever, against the Kingpin. Oh my God.
With a yellow suit Daredevil, maybe. I would love it. I love yellow suit Daredevil. So this next one is from my favorite series. I love this cover. This was the first printing of issue number 20. I think this is one of my all-time favorite issues to read, and it's one of my all-time favorite covers, honestly. I just love it.
Sold out instantly.
Yep. And there's a lot of extra printings that I did not bring, but I just wanted to show this one. And then I wanted to show the cover B for Haha number 6, which was done by the same creative team. Because I already showed the cover A, and so this is kind of what came off of this.
The homaging of Dr. Seuss,
they homage the same because it's the same team and they did another kids cover. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, tremendous.
And it does have Seuss up there, Ice Cream Man Seuss.
Mm-hmm.
This next one I got on Super Bowl Sunday for $42, I think it was. Insane. And I think the only reason I got it is because nobody was on eBay. And that's Spawn number 1 and 9.6. I know it's not a 9.8, but for that price was
copies of them. I mean,
yeah. Well, even so, the 9.6s go for like 125 roughly.
Blows my mind. Yeah. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind,
which is annoying
for Super Bowl like 10 or 12 years from now when the Bills aren't going to be in it. But okay,
they're going to be in the next 10.
You guys just they just signed. What's his name from
Von Miller?
Von Miller, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I think they're going to have a pass rush.
Yeah, well, they need to pick up a secondary receiver, but okay. Carrying on.
I only have 2 left, so this one I just got recently as well. I think I need to press it because it's got quite a few little dings there, but it's just a classic. Star Wars number 1.
It's a newsstand.
It's a Chris, find me when it's not.
Yeah. I like that the squinting Darth Vader there.
I mean, I'm so tired of hearing somebody say a Star Wars number 1. It's a newsstand. It's like, great.
Mine is a newsstand.
Aside from a Whitman variant, maybe.
Somebody find me
when it's not.
There's actually so many different variants of that book. Like you have Canadian pricing, and then
there's the reprints. There's the Whitman reprints. What's really interesting is actually the price difference between the original reprints versus the Whitman reprints. I mean, the regular reprints have good value. The Whitmans, nothing. They're practically worthless.
And this is my last book of the day. I already brought it up earlier, but I absolutely loved the Snyder Cut, and I just recently got this.
Oh,
now this is a book about a giant fish.
It is about a giant fish. It was homage from Finding Nemo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And this has got Speed Guy and
Yeah.
Gillmaster
Green Man,
and
Ring Guy.
and
Yeah.
Those are all right. And then your first appearance of Yarflor.
oh yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
She's
and,
going
and,
places.
and the Venus Vagabond.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not lost on me that fish is out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. Can someone get him some water?
The poor guy. I get that they can come back to life with water, but the poor guy.
Let's just so in case anybody's wondering, please again, Tyler, hold it up. Notice a little higher. Show the bottom. There's no barcode.
Oh, I was just going to show the date.
It's not a facsimile.
1960.
Well, we can do that, but CGC's been wrong on facsimiles.
Oh
before.
yeah. No,
so
it's definitely pretty
there's
beat
no
too.
barcode, and it does say 10 cents, whereas the facsimile it says say $3.99 on it.
The colors pop though. I mean, I can hold all the way back here, and it looks great.
Yeah, it does. I'm with you, though, Cat Fan. That's all I have too. Is just the facsimile version of this book. But
Tyler, was that an eBay pickup for you?
This was off Shortboxed.
Okay.
I love Shortboxed. And if you would like, just real quick, I can show a couple Pokemon slabs.
Let's do it. You've earned.
Oh, they're 10s.
Wow.
So these are my 3 perfect 10s, and I think it's kind of funny. First of all, this is a Squirtle in the middle. Obviously, Rob loves Squirtle, and this is the base set, not the first edition, which has the first edition stamp like this one does. That's the first edition stamp, and this is in a 9, but this one does not have it because it's actually technically a second printing. And I think it's kind of funny because it says I wonder if I can get it. It says 10 pristine.
Yeah.
On the top.
Why doesn't it have the subgrades?
Oh, well, I'll get to that in a second. But this says 10 perfect.
Oh.
So the new ones say perfect and the old ones say pristine. And the subgrades were just recently added to 10s as of like 3 months ago. You used to have to pay for them, but you don't have to pay for them anymore. And then I have one more to show.
Hold on. Can you bring up that Venusaur?
Oh, yeah, of course. These are the Japanese versions of the 25th anniversary.
Okay. So that pack was released then what? 2021. Okay, so last year.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like my most expensive card by a lot. It's roughly $6,000. And then I got this one just because I like his name, but this is the German version, and in Germany, his name is Shiggy.
What's up, Shiggy?
So Squirtle, Shiggy, I mean the two best
Shiggy
names.
with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just pay a little respect to that Charizard there. So for those of you that have no idea what's going on here, Charizard is outside of Pikachu is the franchisable character for Pokemon. It's his card that's generally the most sought after every time there's a new set if he's in it. Tyler, how did you acquire this Japanese one?
I bought it for $30 from Japan and
now,
got it graded myself.
And because it's coming in at a perfect 10, you're saying neighboring around $6,000 American.
It's a little over 6, yeah.
Incredible.
So it was the luckiest thing that ever happened.
Yeah,
because it came all the way from Japan too.
Now, would you consider moving that card to get into an ASM1 low grade?
I'd probably never sell it unless I needed the money.
Okay. It means that much to you?
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's why I bought it.
All right. I'm just saying. So if you had an opportunity for a low grade ASM1,
if I could straight up trade for it, maybe. But if I had to sell it to get the money, I wouldn't sell it.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. So that's it.
You bought it from the entire country of Japan.
The entire country.
Yep.
Yes.
They all owned it together. It was actually belonged to the government. And
it's true. It was in the Emperor's belongings once upon a time.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming on and bringing a fabulous mix of books. Some modern, some classics, some legit grails, some modern grails. excellent show. Thank you very
Yeah, I
much.
had fun. I had a lot of fun. I didn't want to go too long, but I definitely did. So sorry about that.
No. You're fine. We
Yes, Nav. I'm trying to trade this for the Charizard.
Sorry, Chris. I didn't know what you were trying to ask me.
That's legitimately what's happening here. Thanks for spoiling it, Nav.
all right. So go ahead and hit the hashtag don't squirtle on me.
Watch your spelling,
And-
everybody.
My wife just paused a moment as I said that.
Who doesn't love a good squirt alert?
You got to clean up afterwards. Yeah, so that was actually it was a whole bunch of CBCS slabs just came delivered to my door. So that'll happen later on in the week on my or sometime in the future on my channel. Along with, of course, I do other unboxings. So that'll be throughout the week. There's some already in the queue. Next week on this show, we'll be back once again, and you can join us when we have Mike Becker of Becker Likes Comics on to share some of his slabs with us, his slab comic books. He has said that as much as he would love to bring slab Pokemon cards on the show, he doesn't have any.
It's been done.
I'm making that up because I really don't know. It's been done. Yeah,
that's been done. Like
it's derivative.
Show up with some now.
Yeah, it's kind of trademarked.
So let's see. So we got that going on. Yeah, it's beyond shows. No sidekicks this week, but I will be on Gary B's channel on the 1011, which I guess as long as I'm here plugging for future guests for Slab Hub, if you're interested in being a future guest on 1011, you can reach out to Gary B. That does not require you to have slabbed books. That's just talking about 10 raw books, one additional one with a spec and one with a story. Yeah, there you go. Beckman's gonna come on and talk about his various Instagram posts on all his YouTube content. Yes, just like Austin did when Austin wouldn't shut up when he was on about his YouTube content. My God, that guy! I tell you,
Biggie, I only have like 10 slabs. Come on, man.
Well, you're halfway there.
That's not true.
Halfway there. All right.
How is Lisa playing?
Oh, hi, Lisa.
She's allowed to play. No,
nobody
nobody said guests. Nobody said the guests or their wives were.
I'm not saying that. I thought that she was like legitimately just like right beside him, handing him slabs.
No, she's been sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. I usually sleep through everything Tyler says, anyways, too. But you know. All right, I got 31 out of 40 viewers. With the hashtag, we'll give you just a couple more seconds here to get that in there, and then we'll go ahead and get this going. Yes, happy Saturday. We, you know what? Should we? Is it? Oh, you said it's hanging on the wall. I said, could we have a bonus slab and have Lisa share her slab with us?
I can. While we do this, I'll ask her.
Okay, that would be awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this pull the trigger here. Boom! Shot for comics.
Oh, Shop! Congratulations!
Sir. All right, brother Shop. Let me
see what we can do for Shop.
Get in here. All right, Chris.
Watch your back.
Chris, how you gonna do Shop?
All right, let's go 4 from the front. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm. First up, Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Return.
Station.
Yep, he's right
there.
there.
That is a sweet cover.
It's a lot of fun. And 4 from the rear.
Kids, number 1.
Awesome.
I don't want to jinx it, but the last few times I've been on a streak of bonus books. Okay, let's go back to front. Now. Be careful when you go back to front, everybody.
Woo woo! Infinite Destinies, The Amazing Spider-Man featuring Star.
Yep, with the backup story by Fury by Jed McKay. Very good.
There you go.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 more.
Back to front. Now. Yo, Joe.
G.I. Joe, issue number 29.
That's a solid cover right there. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
How many do we have to go?
2 more.
All right, let's go 4 from the back.
We have Captain Marvel, issue 29.
I think that might be in the middle of her being the Sorceress Supreme. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Last book.
4 from the front.
It's all right.
4, Rob.
I'm making sure I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You picked wrong, but it's still a good book. You just picked not the really cool book. Now I'm going to shuffle them because I just said that. But all right, Fantastic Four.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Don't be saying anything negative about the FF.
I said it's still a good book. It's just not as good as book number 3.
Do we want to show book 3?
No.
Now I feel like we should just give him book 3 because you've been teasing the hell out of it.
Yeah, what does that mean?
like come on.
Everything's in the eye of the beholder. My idea of it being a better book doesn't mean it really is.
If it's signed by like Frank Miller, okay.
No, there's no penises on it. It's just a Champions book.
It's like I got one of those too right by. Like
So the cool stuff. Oh, it was number 2. Some old Incredible Hulk.
Now that
First book, some old Strange.
Yeah.
We'll mix it up now because I've showed that. But
people don't mind Strange. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. See, like again, the FF is going to become huge in the next 2 years again.
Oh my goodness, some Rose Bash stuff in there. There's some old X-Men, Power Rangers.
Yep. TJ's right.
Amazing. Some
Jed McKay's Moon Knight has been fantastic of late. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways. Ooh. All right. Anyways, sometimes I forget some of the stuff I put in there.
Watch your back.
There's some good stuff in there. Yeah, no problem, Shop. We'll get that out for you. I have your information, so we're all good. All right. I just want to say real quick, thanks. Shout out.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Lisa is here to show something off, and I want to do a giveaway.
Okay, cool. And I got an AOK in a week from the man Scott over at Hoarder's Hide. I did get I wanted to share. See, he even got "Do You Even Slab" on the knife. So thank you very much, Scott. Much appreciated there. All right. What does the other side say?
Take a wild guess.
Oh, blame Canada. Yeah, nice. Yeah. I found that it shows up much better once I removed the black covering over it.
Is there covering on it?
Yeah, it's just wiped off with a paper towel.
A
little bit dry rub action.
Hello,
all right.
Lisa,
congratulations on landing this man, I guess.
Thank you. Come on, Rob.
We all like to tease. We appreciate you making an appearance on Slab Hub.
Thanks for having me.
I love this.
Look at this.
Tell us about what this book means to you.
This book means everything to me, Rob.
What do you like about it?
In that case, Tyler, get out of there.
I don't know. It's just Anakin and Ahsoka on the front, and I love both of them. I love that they're partners, and she learns from him how the ways of the Force. I think it's really awesome that he can teach her so many things. I watched a little bit of Clone Wars already. I haven't finished all of the show yet, but I just love their What?
They're saying even seated, I'm almost as tall as you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of bending down, so I'm just like, I don't have a chair. Yeah, I'm still hello.
Just sit on his lap. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, these two are just my absolute favorite. They're a great duo, so absolutely love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
that's-
Ahsoka is great character introduction into the Star Wars mythos. And yeah, not only does she learn from him, but he learns from her throughout the
Exactly.
adventures all in the Clone Wars. Great book.
So yeah,
One
I'm really
of the hottest
excited.
books in the last 2 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks, husband. But thanks for having me on.
Well,
It's nice
thank you
to
for
see
sharing
guys.
it. Yeah, I mean, at least I knew that when I saw you open it and stuff, I said when Tyler was coming on again, I said I want to make sure we get a chance to get down there because that's such a beautiful book.
I would,
Yeah.
Beckerman, but there's so much stuff around me, I can't even get up.
Yeah,
Literally,
Right?
that right
You should
there.
just give me your seat.
I would have had to leave the room.
You got called out.
Oh, so it would have been a bonus, right? Taylor says that he'll trade you a Turok 1 for that book.
Oh, no, keep it. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you very
Have a
much,
good
Lisa,
Saturday,
for coming on.
everyone.
Appreciate you. All right. Okay. And once again, folks, thanks to everybody who came on out and joined us today for Slab Hub. Thank you, Tyler, for coming out and
Giveaway,
showing
giveaway.
us.
Whoa.
I know. For showing us your comic book slabs today. And you had something that you want to give away now.
Yep.
I will make you big.
Oh, I don't want to show it. I want to show it after.
All right.
That's what we did
Great.
last time. You don't know what you're gonna win.
All right. You don't know what you're going to win. In that case,
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
I just love that. I don't know why. Anyway, so Tyler, I knew I was going to miss it up once today. But Tyler, what is that? Do you want to do it by hashtag or are you?
Yeah, hashtag.
Okay, what? Since this is your giveaway, you get to pick the hashtag.
Do hashtag Ahsoka. You know how to spell Ahsoka?
Yes. It just took me a moment.
I think it isn't it AH?
I thought it was
What is that?
Ashoka.
I don't know. We're doing it this way.
Okay.
It's already in here.
All right.
That's
Gary
maybe.
B, you spelled it wrong.
We have to spell it the way that I did it. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Ash Oka.
Yeah.
Like Ash
Because
Ketchum.
because I don't want to pay royalties to Disney.
Yeah, that's true.
That's ultimately at the end of the day, Disney, they got their hands in everybody's pot.
And as always, it's if US or Canada, I'll ship. Anywhere else, we can talk about you covering part of the shipping. And Lisa, you can't win this one.
I hope it's one of those cool buttons.
Yeah, it's true. Disney's got their hands in everything. That's right. All right, we'll give you guys another. Let's see what we got. We have 26 out of 30, 29. So we're almost got everybody in there that wants to be in there.
Everyone, make sure you tap that like button, please. It's at
Oh,
34.
I thought you make sure you tap that. I like when you paused on that for a moment.
Thank you.
Yes, it's the pod racing version. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching all today. I know it was a longer episode. I was not trying to delay too much, but I just had so many things I wanted to show. Like, how do you pick?
Yeah. All right, I think we've hit our critical mass. 26 out of 29 viewers there. So I'm going to go ahead and give it the draw button. And the winner of this item Comic
that.
Addicts. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, sir. So let's go ahead and
So I got some Pokemon cards here.
Dynamo.
Nothing too exciting, but I had to throw in Justified Gloves. No one can play Pokemon without Justified Gloves. Obviously, I thought Rob was going to give you facts on each one as I went through, but he must not have got the memo.
Yeah.
And, I also am going to throw in this Something is Killing the Children.
Oh, man.
nice one, burying the lead.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Oh, man.
So just hit me up on Instagram with your address, and I'll have this shipped out next week.
Phenomenal. Look at that. Holy sh-
Love it.
he went from going, oh man, to holy shit. Congratulations. All right, guys. Again, everybody, thanks for coming on out and joining us. Next week, join us for Mike Becker of Becker Likes Comics. And until then, make sure you like, subscribe, everybody. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the channel, enjoyed the show. Hit the notification bell to make sure you get alerted when we go live next time. And until next time, collect what you want. Don't let anybody tell you what you should or shouldn't collect, including myself, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching, guys.